making the video with Madonna.
Not you again! Gotta stop following me!
A new starlet has arrived.
Inspiring Hollywood people, like myself, you mean? Be multi-talented, be flexible, and never take it personally.
Ta-da!
Ready to take Hollywood by storm.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Thanks, Joel. You must do it again.
But is Tinseltown ready for her?
Now I have no underpants, so my pants fall down this time. Straight to the porn channel.
Everybody comes to Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good?
What is Hollywood?
Do we have a trap?
Where's Aries? Okay.
Right?
Absolutely.
Hollywood. Hollywood
It's
is
an illusion. You know,
Hollywood is an illusion. Exactly. It's a game.
Hollywood is kind of a metaphor for me. You know, the city of dreams, it's the city of distraction, it's the city of superficiality, whatever. It's a place to go and get distracted from what's really important in life. And you can lose your memory, you can lose your vision of the future, you can lose everything, you can lose yourself.
Hi, I'm Ariane Phillips, and I'm Madonna's stylist. Madonna and Jean-Baptiste Mondino have been making videos since Open Your Heart, Human Nature, Don't Tell Me. So there's this magic thing that happens when they're together. And so there's a lot of really positive chemistry on this set. We've had a chance here to be kind of literal and conceptual, I think, in this video, in that, you know, we have the kind of homage to Hollywood glamour and the artifice of illusion, really. We're seeing Madonna in a way that I think is incredibly glamorous and feminine, and she's really great at portraying characters. It's kind of classic Madonna.
The concept is just to play with some kind of artifice that Hollywood can provide, but it's so wide that it's just a graphic selection that we made about it, and to have some kind of humor about it, and to show the beauty, the scariness, the sexiness, and the loneliness that success might be, because everybody's dreaming about Hollywood, no matter what. And it's not maybe the more exciting thing that's going to happen to you. It's got nothing to do with Hollywood. It's the expectation. So the expectation can be very dangerous, and maybe through somebody like Madonna, we might be at the point to realize that to be on top is not maybe that important. That's what I feel. Anyway, it would be interesting if we fail.
Not you again! Gotta stop following me! You paparazzi are all alike.
Hi, I'm Jay Lehrfeld. I'm the first AD on the Madonna Hollywood video, and this is day one, and we're on our first set here. It's called The Dressing Room, wall of mirrors, and Madonna performing on pink cushions.
Last look here and then we'll go.
I'm not the only one.
You didn't like my white underpants hanging out?
I love it.
They're gone now. Now I have no underpants, so my pants fall down this time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be even better.
Straight to the porn channel.
All right, Jay.
Okay, closing the curtains.
Settle in there, everybody.
Stand by, please.
Can I start with this?
And roll playback, please. Fans are on.
Everybody comes to Hollywood. Don't wanna make it in the neighborhood. They like the smell of it in Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good? Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. Get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood.
Cutting.
Don't make me do that again.
We're moving on to our massage room set over here, where there will be some massaging taking place, as well as a performance close-up.
Joel?
Is my head here?
Yes, love. We're gonna start.
Okay, so once again, if you are now working directly in the shot, please clear back behind the blacks. We're all professionals here.
Okay, now the next question is, should I be taking my bra off?
Okay, let's stop.
See my underpants?
You think it's fine?
I think you should if he's massaging your back, is it? Okay, ready?
All right, stand by for picture. We got our slate ready. And roll playback.
Lost my memory in Hollywood. I've had a million visions, bad and good. There's something in the air in Hollywood. I tried to leave it, but I never could. Shut your lights now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood.
Ready? Cut.
Turn the air off. God.
Sorry. A towel, please.
Thanks, Joel. We must do this again.
Up next on Making the Video, Madonna shed some light on the city
Hollywood is a trap.
and finally has it made.
This is my personal French maid. You are French, aren't you?
No, I'm Sicilian.
Oh, dear.
Something quite remarkable happens at the onset of summer. Homo sapiens from the North American continent migrate like lemmings to the coastal regions, shed most of their clothing, and appear to lose all inhibition. They then take part in elaborate mating dances and curious courtship displays. This ritual is known as spring break. Things get hot and horny on MTV's brand new shows. Rockstars Kidnap My Son.
I feel like a superstar.
One Bad Trip. Girl Makes Band, and more. And if that's not steamy enough, there's the top 100 sexiest videos. Hot and Horny Week starts next week on MTV.
My truck is broken down. May I use your phone?
Certainly. Come in.
On the road to Esbjerg, right before the sign, you turn right on a small road. You'll find me. Okay. See you. Yeah, bye.
Would you like to use a bathroom?
Thank you.
Ah! Peter? Jürgen? I thought you were dead.
Brewed slightly stronger for a smoother taste. The Danes hate to see Carlsberg export leave.
Good to see you, Pete.
Almost as much as we like to see it arrive.
On 2-disc DVD and video with over 2 hours of bonus material. Leonardo DiCaprio, Daniel Day-Lewis, Cameron Diaz, Gangs of New York. Buy it now.
Listen closely. You're the best the Confederation has ever put together. Your objective, total obliteration.
Brute force.
You know, there is an easier way to get your kids to the dinner table. Because with Old El Paso, you can't say no to a taco.
What's happening, Angel?
Good evening, Charlie. This is it. You ready? Are you?
I got sand in my butt. I can't hardly walk.
Sun is shining. This is Ibiza, the history of house. Over 2 hours of old school classics. 3 CDs of uplifting dance floor anthems from the world's clubbing capital. Ibiza, the history of house. Get it now.
Splash your lips with liquid diamonds.
Liquefy.
Maybelline invents new Water Shine liquid diamonds. High shine, glossy liquid color fused with molten diamond shine. Glides on slicker than slick, diamondy rich. New Water Shine liquid diamonds by Maybelline, New York.
She's born with it.
Danger! High voltage! When we touch! When we kiss! Danger! Danger! High voltage when we touch! When we kiss! When we touch! When we kiss! Lover! Girl! I wanna take you to a gay bar! I wanna take you to a gay bar! I wanna take you to a gay bar!
There is a gentler way to refresh your skin, made with natural witch hazel. Witch really cleanses without ever being harsh. Witch, refreshingly gentle.
Hi, I'm Dr. David Risch, and I'm planning to inject somebody with Botox.
Joshua, you can keep it with the logo on the back.
Does that cost extra money for me?
Exactly. Dr. Risch, if you can see here, you have a good clear view of that.
Okay, I sure do.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi there. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I get to give you fake pain and suffering.
Exactly. I'm very happy about that. Ow. Okay. So, how are we starting?
Okay. So, she's gonna sing a little bit, and I'd after one few takes like this, where she do injection. You have to be ready to do injection. After we do some, when she doesn't sing, and you would be able to do the mouth.
And I'll put her on my.
And roll playback.
Everybody comes to Hollywood. They wanna make it in the neighborhood. They like the smell of it in Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good? Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. You get it right now. Yeah.
Cut. Okay, cut. We are moving on now to our pink room, the ballet bar, right over this way. I try to make it a little.
I hope I get this audition. Watch this, Mr. Kimmel. I won't make it down.
Here we go for picture. And roll playback, please.
For all the aspiring Hollywood people out there, what might you tell them?
Aspiring Hollywood people? Like myself, you mean?
Be flexible for Mr. DeMille.
Be multi-talented, be flexible, and never take it personally.
Can't do that anymore.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Thank you all very much for a good day. Day one down. We'll see you tomorrow. Crew call 9 a.m.
Welcome to day 2 of Madonna Hollywood Video. We'll be starting out today right here in our hotel room set with some performance in a French maid.
It's my personal French maid. You are French, aren't you?
No, I'm Sicilian.
Oh dear.
There's a buckle here.
It's a sham. This is my Sicilian maid.
Let's roll and you will look at it.
Here we go for picture. Roll playback, please. We will be flashing on this.
Everybody comes to Hollywood. We wanna make it in the neighborhood. They like the smell of it in Hollywood. How could it hurt you when it looks so good? Shine your lights now.
I realize now that fame and fortune and looking good means nothing if you don't have the right value system, if you don't recognize that none of those things are going to bring you happiness. The only thing that's going to bring you happiness is love and how you treat your fellow man and having compassion for one another as human beings.
Cut.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
So we are moving on, everybody, moving from our hotel room set over to the Motel TV room.
Yeah.
All right. Got it.
God, what's up? You guys are finally, like, learning manners. Did you go to the MTV etiquette school? Careful, you're gonna walk into like... If I didn't have manners, I wouldn't tell you you're about to trip over something. Just wearing my bathrobe. It's too cold in here for me to take my robe off. I'm not taking my robe off. I want a fireplace.
Okay, here we go for picture. Let's get that slate ready.
Okay.
Roll playback, please.
Everybody comes to Hollywood. They wanna make it in the neighborhood.
We as Americans are also completely obsessed and wrapped up in a lot of the wrong values. You know, looking good, having lots of cash in the bank, being perceived as rich and famous or successful, or just being famous. You know, there seems to be an unnatural obsession, especially with all these reality TV shows, with just being famous, just for the sake of being famous. Not because you have anything that you want to say, not because you've worked particularly hard for it. So that's kind of like the most superficial side of the American dream.
Cut. Ready?
Bonjour. Telephone scene. I'll just be talking and moving like this, okay?
That's beautiful. That's good. Sometimes I would go, ça c'est superbe. This is it. This is the perfect angle. This is my shoot. Yeah.
Nobody told me my butt over there.
Test the wind. Slowly.
Okay. Stand by for picture, everybody.
Okay.
Roll playback, please.
Everybody comes to Hollywood. They wanna make it in the neighborhood.
It's just kind of like a poetic magic that happens. The songs just come to me when I hear music. Something jars something in me, and I have an emotional reaction to it, and I just start writing. Now that I've learned how to play guitar, I don't need to rely on other people to help me out with that process. So maybe that's why the songs probably seem a bit more intimate than other songs.
Cutting.
Look at some pictures. Continue. Pictures.
Huh?
Photographs. You want to take my picture?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have time.
I don't care. Just take a few pictures. I'm having a bad hair moment.
I love when you're a bit off like this, like a movie.
But that's it? You're just going to do my head? I don't know. That looks like porn film. That's what you want. Need to do exactly.
All right, here we go. And slating in. Roll playback, please.
This bird is slow.
Now, I think of the American dream in the American way, and think about what's going on in the world right now, and I feel that as screwed up as things might be in America, I'm still very lucky to be an American because I have the freedom to speak my mind and to express myself. That's my American dream now.
Cutting. All right, that is a wrap, everybody. Thank you very much. That is a wrap.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Sorry, I'm so
That's a wrap on Madonna, everybody. That's a wrap on Madonna.
What can you do with the Hollywood sign with your arm? Can you go over there?
Jay, a little bit lower down on your
when you lean against the wall, can you put your arm on the Hollywood sign, whatever, or something?
I don't like I'm pointing to it.
No, it's just like if you were. I love when it's a bit off.
I don't want to do that. It's
Okay.
too obvious to.
Okay. No.
In New York City.
She really used her wiles and her flirtatious ways at the very beginning.
And then she turned into a multimillionaire.
Madonna was smart enough as a businesswoman to expand and diversify.
So how does she spend all that hard-earned cash?
She has about $40 million in real estate holdings at this present time.
From her multiple mansions to her fabulous fine art.
To her $250,000 wardrobe.
She loves expense. She's the material girl.
You're about to find out exactly why it's good to be Madonna. Born August 16th, 1958, Bay City, Michigan. Madonna Louise Veronica Ciccone.
Man, that's a mouthful for a name.
Well, it takes a big name to stand out in a big family, according to biographer Mark Bago.
Madonna came from a large family. There were 6 children, and she was the third in line and the oldest girl.
Oh, I get it. It's the I have too many siblings, must do everything I can to get noticed syndrome.
So textbook.
While in high school, Madonna was a varsity cheerleader because she wanted to be in the spotlight. She wanted to be the one that everyone looked at.
But there's only so many people in Michigan.
So she took off for the Big Apple.
She left Ann Arbor. She went directly to New York City, got in a cab, and said, "Take me to the center of everything." So the cab driver took her right to the middle of Times Square and dropped her off. She had $35 in her pocket. And look where she's at now.
So where is she now?
Earning $43 million a year with a net worth of about $315 million.
Oh, that means that since 1979, Madonna's net worth has increased,
9 million %. But we'll get back to that in a minute.
When Madonna first came to New York City, she felt like an orphan in a storm and really did everything she could to survive there.
She sold donuts.
She checked hats at the Russian tea room.
How much money can you make checking hats?
Try $2.90 an hour.
Madonna and minimum wage. That is just wrong.
When Madonna was trying to make ends meet in New York, she would do anything for money. I mean, as far as anything artistic, and posing nude for the Art Students League down in Greenwich Village was not out of the question.
Now that sounds more like the Madonna I know.
And love.
Yeah, down boy, pace yourself. We have a long way to go.
While she was pursuing the music, Madonna also had her sights on becoming an actress, and in fact was cast in a New York University students' film called A Certain Sacrifice.
Couldn't believe it. I mean, they've made themselves slaves to me. They idolize me. They adore me and they depend on me.
So how much for that title role?
A whopping $100.
Whoa, triple digits.
But how did she go from $100 to 43 mil?
In a word,